welcome back to Readings and Commentary with Insane Sam. These are snippets of literature, poetry, history, philosophy, just anything in the written word that I like, that I think you might like, and I can share with you. Today I've got on my Deacons of Deadwood Motorcycle Club patch for reasons that'll be evident in a minute, after I tell you today's reading, which happens to be a song lyric. It's the lyrics from Moon River that appeared in the movie Breakfast at Tiffany's, written by Henry Mancini and the great Johnny Mercer. Fortunately for you, I'm just going to read the lyrics and not sing them to you, so you won't have to bear with me for that. So here we go. Moon River, wider than a mile, I'm crossing you in style someday. Dream maker, you heartbreaker, wherever you're going, I'm going that way. Two drifters off to see the world, there's such a lot of world to see. We're after that same rainbow's end, waiting around the bend, my huckleberry friend, Moon River, and me. 5 or 6 years ago, I took a long motorcycle ride across the country. Started in Houston, went up to the Indy 500 to watch the race with my friends Ron and Lori Tranberg. From there I went to Chicago, then rode the old Route 66 all the way to LA. From LA, I went to Provo, Utah, where they were having the total eclipse of the sun. So I watched the total eclipse, got up the next morning and rode to Jackson, Wyoming, where I met my friends Steve Skelton and Kim McMillan, who are up there on their own separate trip. And they'd never been to Yellowstone. So I'd told them that I'd been to Yellowstone a zillion times and I was going to be on the West Coast anyway, so I'd come up to Wyoming and take them through the park. So off we went through the park, and we had some trials and tribulations I won't bore you with. But toward the end of the day, a bit of a squall was coming up, and Kim and Steve wanted to stop and put on their rain suits. I said, no, let's just drive through. It's kind of getting dark. I was a little afraid we wouldn't make it to Silvergate, Montana before it was dark, and that was going to give me a worry because there were buffalo all over the place, and I didn't want to be on the road where the buffalo were roaming. Well, anyway, we pulled off down into a little ditch where they keep trucks to maintain the roads and stuff, put on our rain suits. Of course, as soon as we pulled back up on the road, the rain stopped. But a rainbow had come, and the rainbow went right over the road, and we could see the end of the rainbow about 150 feet ahead of us on the other side of the road. We actually saw it arch all the way over. So we rode our motorcycles underneath that rainbow, so we were literally beyond the rainbow. Well, you know, I started thinking real quickly, and I thought, you know, yesterday I saw a total eclipse of the sun. And that had been viewed by everybody in Provo, by millions of people all across the country as it went from one end of the country to the other. But that rainbow was just for the people right there when we saw it. We owned it. No, it was not for anybody else. And it made me think of the Johnny Mercer song. You think I would have thought about Somewhere Over the Rainbow, but I didn't for some reason. Just the first song that came into my mind was Moon River. And I think maybe that's because Somewhere Over the Rainbow is about kind of an escape to a better place, to get away from the dreary place you are into a world full of color and beautiful things. But Moon River is about an adventure, finding out what's around the bend. And maybe that's why I like that song so much. In any event, that's the reading for today. These readings appear Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on my YouTube channel, Route 66 Party Guide. And I also have 100 videos or so on there about Route 66. I think you'll like those too. Please subscribe, get your friends to subscribe, and with that, Insane Sam out.